You ever find yourself just like walking around your house in Palia and just being like, I really love my house. Just staring at it. RazorMoth is clean core. And one of the things that really fascinates me about clean core homes is sightlines and clean designs. We introduce a new execution style, which is Technicore. While people who do Technicore usually are more eclecticore or cluttercore, it's rare to find somebody who is clean core that uses Technicore. I'll just leave it at that. We've done monthly build challenges, and if you're watching this, you might have actually done one or two. We love all of the submissions, me and Ellie. And RazorMoth said something to me just now that was quite interesting, as she's participated in past challenges, she's taken little bits that she really enjoyed and kept them in her main house. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see like what those were. What were the past challenges that she really enjoyed? So without further ado, let's go check it out, shall we? Hey, it's Finny Commit. I'm back with another Palia tour. I'm here with RazorMoth, and this is the first official tour after doing a couple of challenge plot tours and speed tours. Now it's time for the big one. The big one. How's it going today, RazorMoth?
Hello.
Hello. Well, yeah, you're my tour guide. Where are we going?
This is my cozy little home that I've put a lot of work into and a lot of hours.
Oh, yeah. I've seen a lot of different iterations of this, but I love every single one of them. You know, it's like, oh, why can't we just put this where we want it to go? Just move the whole thing. It should be a movable item.
I really wanted to build a fruit stand because I grew up in California and my family grew tomatoes and we had a fruit market. So that was like kind of a touch of home. And so I really wanted to be able to kind of showcase that.
That's awesome. That is awesome. I always like to learn stuff like that about how people have incorporated their past into their builds. But I'm loving the you got a lot of flow up in here, mixing in some flowers and lighting. Super cozy.
Yes, I love glowy lighting. I don't like harsh lighting. I get migraines, so even at home, I'm a big fan of lamps.
yeah, I know. That's a whole thing. That's a whole thing. I understand. There are a lot of people that are just like no overhead lights, only fairy lights.
Yeah, basically lamps, subtle lighting. I don't like bright overhead lamps. This is kind of like my magic area.
Oh, nice.
There's my fish.
That's a big old fish too. Like when we got the giant plushies, it's like, okay. All right, Singularity 6, I see you. I like how
I was like trying to figure out where to put them because they're huge.
I know. I love this. I love how you incorporated the tree with this little area. You got all kinds of cool stuff up in here.
Yeah, this is my outdoor altar space.
And I like how you mixed in the flowers too. I mean, that's really, it's such a colorful tree. And, you know, when you have flowers that can accent it, that's really nice. I also want to point out like the walkway sight lines that you have. Just using the trees and the flowers to kind of subtly mark out a path like a walkway. That's really nice.
Yeah, I don't use the pavers too much. I like more natural paths.
Yeah.
It saves me on item count. I am not at limit on this plot.
That's good. That's good. That's like a bingo card you can hear on some tours. It's like I am at cap. Gotcha.
Yeah, I still have about 550 to go, and that's with 2 challenge plots in their trees. So
Nice. I know that's one thing that will make lots of other people happy. Well, the reason why I say that is because, like, oftentimes I hear that being at asset cap is kind of like I have to be at asset cap for it to be a good build, and that's not true. Ellie is one of those people that's just like I don't want to even imagine being at asset cap.
no, I don't either. Like, you can still have a nice full build with all the things you love, and it doesn't have to, you don't have to hit asset cap.
Yeah,
I mean, I've seen builds that do, and I mean, they're amazing as well. It's just, different cores.
that's right. Yeah, I like this conservatory.
This is like my relaxation spa. You can get a drink. You can go in the jacuzzi.
Yeah, we need swimming pools because it just kind of reminded me of like um you get in the jacuzzi and then you go for a dip in the pool, then you get back in the jacuzzi and totally confuse your brain, but like it all the way. You like the alternating the alternation,
Yeah.
I guess.
Cold drinks and warm. I have it. There's like fire in here. I imagine this room is really warm. I'm one of those people that's always cold, so I imagine
Yeah.
this is like a nice, warm, toasty room to be in.
Nice. Yeah. I'm following you. Where shall we head next?
We'll go out here. And we can go down this little pathway.
I really like this. It's quite lovely. Ooh, pumpkin patch. Happy Chappas.
Yes.
I love how people just. I don't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
We got them in time. I wanted this spot to be for my pumpkin patch long before we got pumpkins.
Oh, yes. I was just gonna say, like, I like how you decorate, with the landscapes and stuff. We have new I guess side entrances and stuff like that. And I like how people have incorporated that into their plot. And I think that's really cool. Just again, you have these wide open paths. You have a nice little tree house here. That is cool.
Yeah, sitting on top of this neat log.
How convenient. I love this though.
Yeah, I incorporated, I really wanted to make a tree house because of the challenge, the summer shindig. So I really enjoyed building a little tree house in there. So I wanted to incorporate like a piece of that permanently.
That's awesome. That's really cool that the challenges are meant to just kind of grow people's skills, just kind of break outside of the box sometimes. And the fact that you kind of took like your favorite parts of that and you kept it, I think that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Ooh, right in time for the sunrise. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was also the first time I used building blocks, so it was a learning process.
Yeah. He did very well, though.
I liked making it a little cozy spot to read and look at the stars.
Yeah. I like the workshop, too. And it's so cool that people have been using, like, the building blocks to add to their pavilion and stuff, just to kind of give it more structure, definition.
I wanted to make kind of an open workshop where I still have like a view, and I would assume it's hot in here.
Yeah, proper ventilation is important.
and kind of show off Paltech.
Heck yeah. I like that people have been using the building blocks as sort of like shelves too. Or countertops, I guess is probably more accurate. And they don't necessarily have to be huge, grandiose, paint by number type of builds, but sometimes they can just be, countertops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My little chopper here. He holds the lantern so I can see when I need to repair my tools.
Hold this flashlight. Point it right here.
Yeah. He's my little helper.
That's awesome.
And the Phoenix back there is there for inspiration.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's my little workshop shed. Kind of showing off the Paltech. This is my jammers.
You created a whittle bee. Oh,
yes,
I like this.
I was inspired by Panda's bee.
That's awesome. I love this little jamming section here, especially the kind of like the rooftop flowers. That's really nice. Really nice design.
I put flowers. I love the flowers. I put them everywhere.
But you do really well, like kind of mixing them together. I know sometimes it can be a little hard for people to know what patterns work, and you just got to play around with it.
Yeah, I just stick a whole bunch in my pockets and just play around trying different ones.
I like this little farming area. It's really cute.
It's my cute little garden. I grow tomatoes, potatoes, and bok choy.
And
Turn
then
them all into things.
I also like the decoration that you have on, like, I think porches are fun to decorate, but you got flowers mixed in with the little I guess turnip boxes.
Yeah, it's like I'm growing the lavender.
Yes, absolutely. And then you have your apples. Got it lined with some flowers. That's really nice.
Yes, my little apple orchard here. The little sitting area back here.
I love that. It's very cozy.
And I can look out on it from my kitchen window, which is nice.
Sightlines. And then you have a whole lot of really cozy places over here. I love this walkway that you have to Bahari with the alternating lamps. That's nice.
That's my path to Bahari.
Then we have little picnic areas, fleshy picnics.
Fleshy pet. These are all the pets that we have in the game. So I have pet picnic.
Pet picnic. That is awesome.
And they're just relaxing, having a good picnic day.
Heck yeah. Then the babies.
The babies. The little spots with the flowers on the end here is where you can be without scaring them.
That's cool. I like that a lot.
It.
How many tries did it take for you to get that?
A few. And then I did the fox first, and then I had to line it up exactly again for the silver wing.
That's really cozy.
And a little bench where I can sit and look at them.
And I mentioned a little earlier that just, that is like the point of having the plot on Palia is just to be able to enjoy it. And I mean, we all have our daily chaos, if you will, and it's nice to have a place to just relax and put aside reality for a little bit.
This is the Cernic campground.
Ooh.
You can join their barbecue, and they have little drinks.
And even bread service. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
And
Freshly.
hot dogs.
Somebody's taking a bath over here.
Yes, you can do your laundry. Sometimes they just take a bath in it. They have a little garden.
I mean, that's the best way to clean fur, I guess, is treat yourself like laundry.
You can stay in their little guest room.
Super cute.
And have tea with a Cernic.
That's awesome. That is super
This is
awesome.
like showing off all my makeshift stuff.
Yeah. It's fun too. It's fun for me because there's different it's like I'm gonna make a space, but at the same time, I'm just gonna subtly flex. I have makeshift stuff. Look at all the makeshift stuff that I have. Trophies.
You can join the Cernic by the fire and play some music. Or if you want to play a game, you can join them for some beers and play some whatever game this is.
So you got a referee too?
Yeah. He's watching over, make sure they don't get too out of hand. This is my Bahari sanctuary. I have my signs up. There's no hunting here. You can only hit the targets over here. All these, even though I love hunting in the game, all these animals in here are part of the sanctuary.
That's awesome.
So there's Mugen and
The little
Chappas.
Chappa plushies, super cute.
There's little Cernics hiding. Even the blue Cernic. There's Chappas are kissing. They're touching noses.
They're even. Oh, that's super cute. It's like either that or they're, could be like cats. They're like sniffing each other, and
Yeah,
they're
when
about to like
cats touch
flip upside
noses.
down, and do Chappas hiss? We don't know.
Don't know. And there's like glow bugs flying around.
I noticed that.
It's Bahari Sanctuary.
I like that. It's a nice, like, serene walk too. And I think that it's really neat that, we have this, like the idea that you have of just kind of creating like a serene walkway. I would love if you get a star quality bug or something like that, you have the option to either show it off in the cage or have it showing like flying around and stuff. That would be nice.
I wish we could like kind of put them down like the floating candles.
Yeah.
And they'd like kind of hover in that spot,
Yeah, that one can dream. One can dream. Following you. Where to next?
This is where I can drop stuff off coming from Bahari, but I made it pretty.
Oh, that is
made it look like a shipping area.
That's actually really clever. Because I mean, one of the first things that my creative challenges when I joined Palia was like, what the heck do I do with all these chests? And I like that you made like a cozy little shipping area, especially with the inventory right there, because it blended in so well. It's just like, oh, nice.
Yeah, that way I can run through the gate and drop stuff off, and then go back to business. And then I can go down the path. And I guess we'll go inside.
All right.
There's the Frogbert fountain on the way.
I like the Frogbert fountain. 3 frogs.
They have their own water feature, so they're happy. And their Frogbert way of having a frowny face.
I know, right? Yeah. Resting Frogbert face.
Resting frog bird face. This is my front porch.
Oh, it's lovely. It's so lovely.
Kind of like a Choppa decor spot. Put all my, there's my hot chocolate, as you would say.
Yes, hot chocolate.
Can sit on the porch and have some hot chocolate.
Oh, let's go see inside. Oh, yes. It's super, super cozy.
This room was so hard to decorate. It went through many iterations because it's so big.
It is. It really is. It really is so big.
I'm with Belle. It is much easier for me to decorate a small space than it is for me to decorate a large space. So it took quite a few reworkings, and I finally got it where I like it.
I'm really impressed by this corner. And I guess the reason why is because, like, in such a small space, you tell a story. You have, I never would have really thought, like, when people have books on display, to just like to have them displayed like that. You use like the quartz gem as a bookend. That's brilliant. That's really brilliant. You got a little cup of tea, espresso, whatever your preference is, and you got like a book, either like a writing book or a reading book, and just how you set up this this fireplace, like with mantle and everything. That's really clever.
Yeah, I wanted to be able to have a corner fireplace, and that, like, I wouldn't know how to make that happen. Glitching that, so I'm like, I'm gonna make my own.
Yeah, I mean that's absolutely perfect. Should we go? Which direction should we go?
We'll go towards the kitchen area.
All right.
This is my reading nook.
Awesome. And you got little foot pillows too, foot plushies.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Sit and read. This is my leaving and coming back from killing the place. Like, I figure I come in here, I sit down, I put my keys in the little dish.
Check your, like, put on your boots, check your fit. Yeah, check your fit. Yeah.
Before I go.
Awesome. That's awesome. This is really cool. I don't see too many people use like the bench as a part of the table, but that's really nice. Really nice touch.
It's like extra seating.
Yeah, exactly.
And the table is set for my favorite Palian NPCs. It's set for me and Hassian and Gina and Tish. It's like all kinds of things they would like.
Which seat is your seat?
I have the right here with the sheph's pie, because it's kind of like pot pie, and I love pot pie.
Oh, I love pot pie too. Have you ever had shepherd's pie?
Yes, I love that too.
Yeah.
So
who doesn't love things covered in potatoes, right?
Exactly. I'm a fan of all of it.
Oh,
Hassian's eating Choppa because, you know, his feelings.
Eating his feelings. I mean, I love this kitchen. It's very, very sweet.
This is my little functional kitchen for me cooking.
The fungi is such a mood, though. I feel like I feel so judged in the best way. It's just like, why are you neglecting your dishes, Commit?
I know he's looking at me neglecting my dishes. He also looks at me when I burn my food and just goes and judges me
Just all he has to say is one word. Again?
again. This is my
Ah,
little pantry.
it's cute. I think pantries are so like underrated when it comes to Palian design. You have a nice little backdrop here. And that just like it's so neat and tidy. It's super fun.
Hiding storage in a way that's decorative. I've done that a
Yeah.
lot on this blog. Crabs watch my cooking, but they don't judge me. They're just chilling.
They watch your cooking, and are they thinking that their days are numbered?
They hope not.
They hope not. Yeah.
I'm growing fond of them though, so they'll probably just get to hang out. There's a little coffee bar with a little cinnamon roll
Ah,
for breakfast.
yes. Some days I feel like a cinnamon roll. I don't want to get out of bed.
Or there's tea if you prefer tea over here.
You got everything. Got everything covered. Shall we head upstairs before we go to the other side of the house?
Yeah.
I want to make sure I don't forget about it. You got your dog over here?
Yes, the blue Mujin looks like my dog because she's black and white and she's got very striking blue eyes. So
Yes. Australian Shepherd, right?
yes.
Yeah, they do have very striking blue eyes.
So that one gets to live in the house because it looks like Maggie.
Oh.
This is my guest room. It's the theme is Killima, so like the pictures are Killima, the bugs in here from Killima, the fish is Kenley's carp. It's like my little Ormu. It's like my Killima guest room.
That's really nice. Like it's very, very cozy up here. You got everything that you need.
Little
And these nice
windmill.
little wall decorations. Ooh, that's clever. That's really clever. Storage. And then the
storage.
shelf. Yeah.
In storage again to be decorative.
You got the light to show off the roll of toilet paper. Hilarious.
And bless Ellie because this corner was empty for so long because I could not figure out how I was gonna put a bathroom up here. And then seeing her challenge plot for last month's challenge, I was like so inspired, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yes.
Thank goodness the block is gone. I can
know,
finish.
it's like, oh, I can put a bathtub up here.
Yeah, I was like, how am I gonna do that? I can fit a bathtub up there? What?
You're like, hell yeah, let's go. I'm going right now.
And with like the screens, I was like, oh, so clever. So
yeah,
yes, that was an inspiration for sure.
Oh my gosh, that's the best thing ever. That's the best thing ever. I'm gonna let her know that.
Well, like I told her, she's like my clean core Obi-Wan Kenobi. She inspires me a lot with her use of color and just how she lays out things. We have similar kind of aesthetic, so I get inspired by
that is awesome. Yeah, one of the things
she creates.
Like we've been together for a grand total of 12 going on 13 years, and I've learned so much about design from her. It's not even funny. It's like the one thing that I learned that to me is very fascinating is how she's a classically trained artist. And she understands design at a very technical level. And
Mhm.
it's like for us, we're kind of flipped. Like I see technology like she sees design. Like she's able to break it down and stuff, and that's something that's always really fascinated me. I love this room. Go into some earth tones here, some greens.
Oh, my Palia just crashed.
Oh, it's all right. Meow. Movie magic time. You know, Palia be Palia. So I'm gonna meet you back in that room.
Yep, I'm already in here.
Perfect. So yeah, tell me about this. Tell me about this room. We got lots of wonderful plushies in here.
Yes, those are my. I displayed them as. I mean, I have other ones of them, but I displayed them on the bed as like my little hunting achievements. And
Yeah.
I have a bunch of Squishmallows on my real life bed.
You have a nest of squishmallows.
Yes, so it's pretty true to life.
That is
I love Tish's furniture, so I changed out some of the bellflower for her furniture, and it's kind of like a Hassian Tish room.
yeah. I like that. I just every time I see a potato pod, I just think about mood. Like there's such a mood.
I know, I love them. They're like one of my favorite things now.
Yeah. Like this one here
Um,
on the bottom is just like surprised, shocked. And then
and the
this one
other
over
one's like,
here,
he's like rolling his eyes. He's like, whatever.
whatevs, whatevs.
This spot over here, I put Kenyatta's kit here specifically because, as you know, I'm a nurse.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of imagine this spot as like if there were like an emergency in the night and I could get up and grab like the health kit and kind of like wash up real quick and then go help with like an emergency.
That's awesome. Hey, if you are if you're an RN, let me know in the comments because we'll totally just little salute there because man, that's cool. That's cool that you got a go bag. You know,
Yeah,
gotta
I
be
imagine
mobile.
in Palia would be kind of like a healer too. Let's
I hope that they incorporate something like that later on as they develop the game a little bit more to
like jobs.
yeah, give me a profession. I really thought that like the skill sets, because they were so varied, um, were gonna be like that because of the way that the levels were so far. I really
Yeah,
thought, that we were gonna have professions and specializations, but that never happened. I like this room. This room is
this is my flow study where I study flow.
nice.
So all the insects and fish in here are all like flow infused. I have like the flow crystal ball. The
Yeah.
animals on the wall are all flow animals with like maps and it's kind of like, and the plants in here are like flow plants. Like this is where I kind of try to study because we've been asleep. So trying to
Yeah.
figure out what flow is and maybe remember or something.
That's really cool. Have a little bit of Paleo lore in there too, like mix it in.
Yeah.
I'm excited and intrigued to know more about a lot of the lore in the game and just realize how everything works and learn more about like the heart of the game, which is like one of the things that was really fascinating to me first getting into
Yeah.
it.
I would really like, I really want to get more. I think the Elderwood's coming is going to kind of hopefully go more into that.
Yeah, fill in some gaps a little bit. Hi,
Um, and
fishy.
and this is kind of one of the only places in my house that kind of is just growing plants wild. And I like in my bathroom, and I like to think it's because the flow study is right next door, so the magic is kind of seeping and
Oh yeah.
causing plants to grow where they shouldn't, and out of the ground, out of the tile, of all
So
places.
you got your flow room and you got your go room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then you have another potato pod over here that's like again.
He's mad because he's above the toilet. He's got a grumpy face on. He's like, "Why am I in this room? I'm annoyed."
Why am I in this room? What did I do in my previous Spud life to deserve this? That's awesome. I'm following you. Where to next?
I have the little potato pods kind of stuck everywhere. There's one over here. He's just kind of bored watching the flow study. But his head kind of looked like a little flow tree growing out of it, so that's why he went in here.
Yeah. It's I hope that they add even more potato pods. Not that I'm dissatisfied with our selection, but I think that they're super fun. They're super expressive too.
They are. I love their little faces and they're fun. And this last room is my mud room. This was the first room I created.
Awesome.
Again, it was an inspiration from her mud room.
Yeah, no, it's a whole thing, like a mud room.
And I like the idea.
You know, if you know what a mud room is, like you're just like, oh, that makes sense. You know, totally.
Yeah, and my family is always, my dad's a green thumb. We've always had plants. I have plants, and so I'm kind of coming in and out of the garden, and it just made sense.
Yeah, that's awesome. And the makeshift stuff, it works so well with the mudroom kind of concept.
Yeah, because it looks all weathered and
yeah. I also like the colors of the wallpaper and stuff that you chose to for this room. Because I like to point that out too, because that's another thing that people can kind of get hung up on is what do I choose, and just kind of highlighting those specific choices. It's really nice to be able to point that out.